Hi, HCG family. It's me, Journey167. Today is Friday. Actually, tonight is Friday. It's 11:30 at night here in Germany. I'm at a girlfriend's house. She's out of town, and I'm using her apartment to get my homework done. Some of you might know that I am a writer. I write for a living, and I have varying clients. Right now, I have a couple of clients who have hired me to take college courses for them. So I'm back in college, and there was a lot of reading to do, and I just needed some quiet space, and this is where I came to do it. Um, so I wanted to offer you an update on me. As you know, or if you're following me on Facebook, I shared with you guys that I wasn't feeling well in the last few days. I can't even explain how I was feeling. At first, I had a head cold. Out of nowhere, I couldn't breathe. And, I sounded like this. And I was just miserable. I couldn't sleep. None of that. I just felt bad. And then the head cold went away. And I'm able to breathe. But I just didn't feel good. And I don't really know how to explain it. And my weight started to challenge me because I wasn't gaining a whole lot, but I wasn't losing. And I stopped getting on the scale because one day I was up 0.6, then down 0.2, then up a whole pound, then down a whole 1.2. So I've been steadily, back and forth between 236 even and 236.6. That's where I've been. And I was a little frustrated because I really want to get in the 220s. I really want to get in the 220s. And I can hear my friend Skinny Mia saying, just stick to the protocol. Forget trying to get to a certain place or whatever. And my computer times out, so I have to open it up again. Anyway, I stuck to it. I'm so proud of myself because my goal was to get through 21 days without cheating. I got through 21 days, losing just about 22 pounds in that 21 days. Actually, I got through 24, 25 days. I think today is day 25. Well, the buck stops here. Today I cheated. And I have to be accountable and I have to share. If any of you are following me on MyFitnessPal, I put in my food. I don't lie. I put in my food, show you exactly what I'm eating. Well, I got a few comments about how I was feeling and what I should do and all of that. And one particular comment really upset me. It was this display of righteous indignation, in my opinion. I felt attacked. Like, it's because you're eating this, and this, and you needed to do it this way. And this is the only way. And that's just a lie, okay? I followed Simeon's. I've followed Lipman's. I'm now following HCG 2.0. I am a believer in Lipman. But I have started and stopped 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds. Just have not been able to stick to it for one reason or another. And I tried HCG 2.0 and I have successfully completed 24 days. So all you naysayers, I would prefer that you say nay to someone else and just stay away from my page because I have enough stress in my life. And I don't want to have to defend my choices. I really don't want to have to defend my choices. So I just deleted it. That's all. I just deleted it. And what works for one person may not work for me. And what works for me may not work for you. I told you that I was going to stick to HCG 2.0 for a week. It worked for me. I stuck to it for another week. It worked for me. I stuck to it another week. It worked for me. Now I'm having some issues. I don't know that it's HCG 2.0 that's offering me the issues. Might be something with my body. I don't know. I didn't gain. I didn't lose. I just kind of stayed consistent, which makes me wonder if I should have just quit the round and gone into P3. But I was doing so well that I didn't want to quit the round. And then I'm thinking, why would you quit when you still have a significant amount of weight to lose? 236 pounds. That's a lot of weight. I don't want to be that fat. I just don't. I really want to get below 200 before I quit. or not quit, but transition into phase 3. Because you know I'm calling this my start to finish round because I have never started and finished a round. I start P2 and I finish P2, but I never go into P3 and complete it. So I want to finish a round and reset my hypothalamus and set my weight there so that the next time I do a round, I'm starting from there and not 260 pounds. You know, I got down to 211. Now I'm at I started this round at 260. I just don't want to keep going through that. So this is my start to finish round. I haven't taken many pictures. You know, I used to be a photo magnet. I have noticed some differences. You see the bones in my neck. I noticed that. My waist has gone from 36.5 to 32.75, I believe. And you know, my goal was to get to 29 inches. And I have gotten as low as 30.5, but my goal is to get to 29 inches. Of course, there are other parts of my body that have shrank too. I've lost 15.75, 15 and 3/4 inches in various places. But my waist is what matters most to me, as many of you may know. So HCG 2.0 has worked for me. Today I cheated. I came here with a package of salmon. And yes, I can have salmon on HCG 2.0, so don't question it. Sorry. But the salmon is 150 calories for the whole pack, about 5 grams of fat, and no carbs. Yeah, that's basically it. I think it turns out to be about 27, 30 grams of protein, which, you know, I need it. But I have been eating these onion crumbles, these salad toppings that's like fried onions on almost everything ever since I started the program 25 days ago. And I haven't had any problems, but I only allow myself 1 serving a day. Well, that's been increasing and increasing and increasing. So I stopped buying them. I don't have any more in my house. But today I'm at my girlfriend's house and I'm eating the salmon and I want something crunchy. So I find in her cupboard this bag of Cheez-Its. So I didn't, you know, the little individual bags of Cheez-Its. So I took 3 out and I just crumbled them on top of my salmon to make it more doable for me, thinking, oh, that wasn't very many carbs, blah, 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 blah. You know, it really justified it. And something in it triggered something in me because, you know, I'm an addict to low density foods, sugar, carbs, cookies, candy, cakes. I'm an addict. And I've been in rehab for 24 freaking days. And today I fell off the wagon. I really did. I'm not crying about it because I did it. And I did it. I walked into it knowing what I was doing. It wasn't a binge where I like zone out and I wake up and there are buckets of ice cream and fried chicken around me. It wasn't a binge. It was a break. And I was talking to myself the whole time. After I had the salmon, I did some work because I had salmon about 3 o'clock. I did some work and then I met my husband for a movie on base. We saw a really cool movie. Can't think of the name of it right now, about this football team in California. But we saw that movie. I came back here at 8 o'clock. Not having anything to eat. But I have been drinking. 1, 2, those are 1.5 liter bottles of the best water ever. It's San Benedetto Italian spring water. So good. And this, because she doesn't have my water, but I took some of hers, and this is gross. But I drank it. You know, I have about that much left. You see that? I have about that much left. So that is 18 8-ounce glasses of water. I've drank 150 ounces of water. I've drank. But I was called back to her cupboards and I had Chips Ahoy cookies, and I had some kind of cracker from Ritz, and a couple of Oreos. I did. And again, it wasn't a binge. I enjoyed them. I did. Do I wish I hadn't done it? Yeah, I do. I wish I hadn't. But I did. And what I don't want to do is fall off the deep end. I want to pick myself up, dust myself off, and keep it moving. I don't want to quit the round. It's too soon to quit the round. I haven't lost enough weight to quit the round. What am I going to do differently? What I'm going to do differently is this. On the HCG 2.0 diet, he emphasizes low carb. Low carb, low fat, high protein. I've been doing high protein, low carb, less than 20 carbs a day. But that has translated, it's moved from maybe having some cucumbers, some asparagus, really following the basic Simeon's protocol, to not having any vegetables at all. My carbs came from those onions that I told you about, and meat. So I'm eating bison, I'm eating, I have been eating some tomatoes because I would put tilapia in a pan and put some tomatoes on top and cook it down and have that as a meal. But I haven't been eating any vegetables at all. And my stomach has been bloated and full of gas, and I don't know why. It was practically empty, so I don't know where the gas is coming from. And it was just really frustrating me, really frustrating me, because I just didn't feel good, and I didn't know why. Well, last night I drank some dieter's tea, and I finally had movement this morning, and I felt much better after. And here I am. So tomorrow, my plan is to just get back on the wagon. I'm not going to try to correct. I'm just going to call it another day. I'm not going to get on the scale because I know that will throw me into a fit. I'm not going to drive home from here with, Burger King and McDonald's to call it a reload, because, I thought about that. I thought about having a day to reload. I even thought about it as I was eating the cookies. I'm like, maybe that's what I need. I just need to restart. I just need to reload and enjoy some things that I've missed. But honestly, I wasn't missing anything. It wasn't until I tasted it that I wanted it. So the psychological ramifications of eating, oh my God, am I ever going to conquer this demon? Am I ever going to exercise this demon? Anyway, I thought about that. I thought about just reloading and gaining 3 or 4 pounds and then starting over without doing P3, just kind of cycling again, I thought about that, and some of the feedback that I've gotten from the 2.0ers and Lipman's followers and other people were just stick to it. I haven't seen people successful at doing that. Or the people that I'm speaking of that are talking to me are saying they haven't seen people successful at doing that. I don't know what's going to happen. I can't predict my future. I can just tell you what I want, what I really want to happen. I really want to succeed. And a lot of you have been following me, and a lot of you have been giving me kudos. And I have to be honest. Today I fell.